Hello, Blythe, Evie, Joe, Jack, Callum, and Cadence. It's story time, and today's story is called The Fire Station. It's written by Robert Munch, and it's illustrated by Michael Marchenko. The Fire Station, story by Robert Munch, art by Michael Marchenko. And the dedication page says, to Holly Marchenko, Toronto, Ontario, and to Michael Villamar and Sheila Prescott, Coos Bay, Oregon. And the two characters in the book's names are Michael and Sheila. And you know, Sheila is Nani's name. So it begins. Michael and Sheila were walking down the street. As they passed the fire station, Sheila said, "Michael, let's go ride a fire truck." "Well," said Michael, "I think maybe I should ask my mother, and I think maybe I should ask my father, and I think we should go in," said Sheila. Then she grabbed Michael's hand and pulled him up to the door. Ooh, she's got a plan, doesn't she? Sheila knocked. Blam, 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 blam. A large firefighter came out and asked, "What can I do for you?" "Well," said Michael, "maybe you could show us a fire truck and hoses and rubber boots and ladders and all sorts of stuff like that." "Certainly," said the firefighter. "And maybe," said Sheila, "you will let us drive a fire truck?" "Certainly not," said the firefighter. He's not going to let them drive a fire truck. They went in and looked at ladders and hoses and big rubber boots. Then they looked at little fire trucks and big fire trucks and enormous fire trucks. When they were done, Michael said, "Let's go." "Right," said Sheila. "Let's go into the enormous fire truck." Oh my goodness, she climbed right up into that fire truck. Do you guys remember when Uncle Brian let you get into his fire truck? He had a pretty cool truck, didn't he? Well, while they were in the truck, the fire alarm went off. Clang, 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 clang. "Oh no," said Michael. "Oh yes," said Sheila. Then she grabbed Michael and pulled him into the back seat. Firefighters came running from all over. They slid down poles and ran down stairs. Then they jumped onto the truck and drove off. The firefighters didn't look in the back seat. Michael and Sheila were in the back seat. Oh my goodness. So they're on their way to a fire. They came to an enormous fire. Lots of yucky colored smoke got all over everything. It colored Michael yellow, green, and blue. It colored Sheila purple, green, and yellow. Oh my goodness. When the fire chief saw them, he said, "What are you doing here?" Sheila said, "We came in the fire truck. We thought maybe it was a bus. We thought maybe it was a taxi. We thought maybe it was an elevator. We thought maybe—" "I think maybe I'd better take you home," said the fire chief. He put Michael and Sheila in his car and drove them away. Boy, Sheila's trying to cover her tracks, isn't it? Isn't she? She says, "We came in the fire truck. We thought maybe it was a bus. We thought maybe it was a taxi. We thought maybe it was an elevator. We thought maybe..." "I think maybe I'd better take you home," said the fire chief. Boy, and look at how totally messy they are. When Michael got home, he knocked on the door. His mother opened it and said, "You messy boy, you can't come in and play with Michael. You're too dirty." She slammed the door right in Michael's face. Oh my goodness, she doesn't even know it's her son. My own mother, said Michael. She didn't even know me. He knocked on the door again. His mother opened the door and said, You dirty boy, you can't come in and play with Michael. You're too dirty. You're absolutely filthy. You're a total mess. Oh my, oh no, you're Michael. Michael went inside and lived in the bathtub for 3 days until he got clean. Oh, look how mad he is. He's living in the bathtub for 3 days. He's going to become pretty wrinkly, isn't he? When Sheila came home, she knocked on the door. Her father opened it and saw an incredibly messy girl. He said, You can't come in to play with Sheila. You're too dirty. He slammed the door right in her face. Ow, said Sheila. My own father, and he didn't even know me. She kicked and pounded on the door as loudly as she could. Her father opened the door and said, Now stop that racket, you dirty girl. You can't come in to play with Sheila. You're too dirty. You're absolutely filthy. You're a total mess. Oh my, oh no, you're Sheila. Right, said Sheila. I went to a fire in the back of a fire truck and I got all smoky. I wasn't even scared. Sheila went inside and lived in the bathtub for 5 days until she got clean. Oh my goodness, Michael had to live in the bathtub for 3 days. Sheila must have been really dirty. She had to live in the bathtub for 5 days. Oh my goodness, look at how her father's scrubbing her head with like a heavy scrub brush. Then Michael took Sheila on a walk past the police station. He told her, If you ever take me in another fire truck, I'm going to ask the police to put you in jail. Jail, yelled Sheila. Let's go look at the jail. What a great idea. Oh no, yelled Michael, and Sheila grabbed his hand and pulled him into the police station. The end. Oh my goodness, what's going to happen to them in the police station, do you think? Okay, this is the very back cover of the book, and you can see pictures of Robert Munsch and Michael Marchenko. Under Robert Munsch, it says, Robert Munsch is a storyteller whose travels have taken him all over Canada and the USA. His popular books are enjoyed by children all over the world. Robert Munsch lives in Guelph, Ontario with his family. And then under Michael Marchenko, it says, Michael Marchenko was born in France. He moved to Canada and graduated from the Ontario College of Art. Michael is internationally known for the many Robert Munsch titles he has illustrated. They're pretty good, aren't they? Okay, so tomorrow we're reading another Robert Munsch, Michael Marchenko book. It's called Something Good. I hope you like the fire station. I hope you all have a nice evening, and I'll see you again tomorrow for story time. Bye-bye.